Hello, hello, everybody. Okay, it always comes up, and then I think my hair looks terrible. I'm trying to figure out. We are struggling with how to get comments to show up on my computer. I don't know why all of a sudden they're not, but they're not. So I'm trying to figure out a way to go through my laptop or my tablet to look at comments, and so far that's just not working really well for me. I was hoping that I would be able to see this video. Oh, I am. There I am. I think we might be there, guys. Okay, let me see if I can get my comments back. All right, so I've got kind of a delay, but maybe I'm going to get comments today. So if you're there, let me know that you're there. Let's see if I can at least get the comments on my tablet until we figure out what's going on with my computer that's not showing any comments. So today what we're going to make is we're going to make a farmhouse kind of inspired garland, the bead garlands. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about or you've seen those, but anyways, we're going to make one of those, and I'm going to try again the other day when I put in comments. That helps. I don't know what the deal is, but all right, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start by going ahead and showing you what you need, and so I'm going to go ahead and turn you down for that. Hey, Nancy. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. I have these beads, and I know somebody's going to ask me what size they are, and I do not know what size they are because that was one of the things I was going to look up, and then we were having trouble with my computer, and I forgot to look it up. So I just painted them. They came, honestly, they were almost this color. Like, it was silly of me to even paint this color because that was pretty much what they were, but I painted them black and gray. So anyways, so I got, like, for each color, I did 3 of the larger beads and 9 of the smaller beads. Okay, so you need the beads. I did 4 colors. The reason I did 4 colors is because when I did my pattern, I did a large bead, 2 small beads, a large bead, 2 small beads, and I didn't want them all to have the same color large. And if you do 3, that's what's going to happen. So I did 4. All right, we also need some twine or cord of some sort. So I just have this little roll of cord, and this is what I'm going to use. And then I have 2 of our chalk chips from Chalk Couture. I had brought both of these in there. We just now got the white ones. We've always had the black ones. So we just got the white ones. And so we'll see which one we decide to use at the end. I wasn't sure which color I was going to go with. So I have one of those. I'm going to put a hole in these. You can drill a hole in them, or if you have a pretty sturdy hole punch, you can punch a hole in them, which is what I'm going to do. All right, so then we're going to put that on one end and a tassel on the other. So to make the tassel, I just have some different colors of ribbon that I picked up at Hobby Lobby while they had it on sale. I'm not going to use all these, but I just got a couple different kinds. Oops, and I also got some fabrics that I liked, and I actually got quarter yards, so the width was what I wanted, and I just cut them in inch strips. Yes, this gingham was a little harder to work with, a little harder to cut, but I'm okay with this on there. So you know, that's up to you whether you like this stringy look or not. I know it's not for everybody. You also need some of these large jump rings. I got these at Hobby Lobby. And then I have some needle nose pliers to open and close those. So we're going to start with the stringing. And so to start the stringing, here's the thing. This will easily go through here, no problem at all. But I want to be able to keep it where that doesn't start shredding back on me. So I'm just going to take a piece of Scotch tape, and I'm going to wrap it as tightly as I can around the end of this, because I want it to be as small as possible. Matter of fact, I may even cut it off right there so that I don't have to just keep wrapping. You know what I mean? All right, so there we go. All right, and so now I'm just going to start stringing, and you figure out which order you like. It's totally up to you. And you can do them kind of random, however you want to do it. So I'm just going to start stringing. these in there, and I'm going to do two short and one large. So I'm just going to keep stringing. So I'm going to just keep stringing and stringing. Hey, Charlene, how are you? And then I'm going to start my same pattern over. Well, there's Pauline. So we're just making little farmhouse garden beads. Garland, not garden. All right. So I just got these. I can post in the comments later what size these are. And if you look at this, you can tell I don't even have these painted that well. And that's okay, because I'm going to sand them a little bit more when I'm done anyways. So it's okay if they're not quite so done. So let's see, where am I? This talking and everything, I'm going to end up not keeping up with what my pattern is. Okay, so when I'm done and mine are a hot mess, is because I was trying to talk. Yes, Charlene, I'm excited about these. I'm actually doing these because I wanted to use that transfer, and because I think this is going to be, I'm doing those door tags this week, and then I think next week I'm going to do these as my class. So I'm just stringing. I know it's kind of boring just to watch this. Now, I'm not making a huge long garland right now. I'm just kind of going to make one that you would kind of lay in amongst things, and I'm struggling with what comes after black. Okay, this. So we're going to put a tassel on one end and a chalk chip with one of the farm pieces on the other end. And they're really super cute. I made some. Oh, yeah, these are fun. These are lots and lots of fun. I am adding a chalk chip to the end. We're going to do it once I get through stringing. And I can't tell you how unbelievably hard this is to talk and string these at the same time, because I cannot keep up with what color I'm on. But these are really easy to do. And I have made a couple of them. We're actually making them for my nephew's wedding for the rehearsal dinner. My sister and I made some of them the other day. And then I made some as a gift. And so they're really easy. They're really cute. Once we figured out how to do the tassel part, it was easy. Easy. What comes after gray? This. But yes, I will tell you, I did paint them, and I will tell you right now, if I were doing this again, which I'm going to do some for Halloween too, and some fall ones, I would spray paint. Because here's the thing. When me and my sister did them and I did these, I painted with just acrylic paint or chalk paint, whatever paint I had. And I just kind of brushed them on and kind of went that way. But they don't cover so well. So I'm wondering if a couple of light coats of spray paint might actually be better. Okay, I did something wrong because that shouldn't have happened. I forgot the black one that went in there. Whew, y'all, bless my heart. This is a struggle. All right. We may have to start a little chant. Tan, gray. All right, so I'm at this one. I need gray now. And after gray, I need the dark tan. And after dark tan, this doesn't look right, but yes, it is. After the dark tan. Oh, and those of you that came in a little bit late, I did take the end of this and wrap it with Scotch tape. I don't know how to wrap it. Came out kind of funny, but I did. I wrapped it with Scotch tape. So this one. Okay. And then we do that, and then we do this color. And then after this color, we start the gray. And after the gray comes the dark tan. I really am needing to tell myself this over and over again, because apparently I cannot keep up with it any other way. Like, it worries me that I'm out of the black beads because, well, I guess I only did 2 of those. No, I've got 3 of those. We'll see. All right, after black comes the light color. And then the gray. And honest to goodness, I can't remember how many of each one I used on my sister's, But I do know what I did on this, so we'll figure out from what I've got how I end up with the actual numbers. All right, so I need the darker color, gray or brown, and then a black, and then a light, and then a gray. I know this is boring just listening to me say, and you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Okay. After gray comes the dark color, and after the dark color comes the black, and that's where I'm out of. Oh, I guess maybe I did. Okay, so here's what we used. We used 3 of each color of the large ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Somehow I didn't use that many of the gray ones, but I'm going to end it right there while I've got the pattern. Okay, so I have a mismatch of stuff left over. So I'm going to tell you that I don't think there's any set when you're doing 4. I just started, I'm going to make more than one of these, so I've got some more in there. But I started with 3 of each color of the large beads and 9 of each color of the small ones. And I've got at least 3 of each color of the small ones left over, 2 to 3. So you probably could do 3 and 7. All right, so this is how big our little garland's going to be. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to cut plenty off of that end. And I'm just going to tie in a little knot for right now. Okay, let me move these out of the way. And now we're going to make, I don't know where I'm going to put these, because I have a feeling they're all going to roll off. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make the little tassel. So to make the tassel, I need to get 2 of the jump rings out. And I'm going to go ahead and figure out which things I'm going to use, which ribbons and things. I am going to use these cut up pieces that I got. These are just fabrics that I tore into 1-inch strips. So I'm gonna plan on using about 3 of these. We'll see. All right. So then I also kind of like this little plaid. So let me open that. And I just kind of went in Hobby Lobby. I will say, I'll show you the other ribbon that I really like. And I'm just going to cut it to where it's about the same as these. And I'm going to cut me maybe I'm going to just do 2 of these, I think, because I kind of like more of the fabric. And there's this putting these together, there's no right or wrong what colors or what things you use. I also had a black and white polka dot. But I'm going to tell you, these little ones right here, they make them in bigger fabrics too. Well, I'm trying to get the little piece of plastic. There we go. All right, so see how these ribbons have that little roll? You do not necessarily want, here's the thing. This ribbon has some, it's a little sturdy. Some of those little small thin ribbons are not very sturdy, but you don't necessarily want wired ribbon, but these right here give you the crinkledy look that you can get from wired, and they're not wired. So I love these. I got these in tons of colors because they had them on sale this week. So I'm just going to cut these to about the same. I don't really have the best scissors out here. Here we go. Here's my better scissors. So I'm just cutting these all the same. Nothing exciting. All right, so then I need to decide if that's enough or if I want a little more.